Everyone, he's got an announcement to make.
It's been the most incredible day for everyone here, standing up for what's right, raising awareness for mental health. I've had an amazing time doing absolutely everything over the years. And that's why on this day, I'm officially announcing my retirement from YouTube. This is my last year.
Laurence searches for the kid on YouTube. He's got 8,000 subscribers.
Okay, fine, we'll talk about it. Sam, go on, tell us all about your new girlfriend.
Look, I made a continuous...
Well, she's called Michaela.
Is she fucked?
Guys, this is news to me as well, actually. I didn't know I had a girlfriend. Right, let's talk about it.
I think it's time we address the elephant in the room, the true Geordie, Laurence McKenna situation. And realistically, I think the only way to deal with this is to just throw it to Matt and let him just air his opinion out on it. This is Matt's podcast as much as it is ours, and it's just a case of say your piece, mate.
I think before I talk about anything, go into it specifically, what people need to understand is, not even people, I'm just going to say this for my own sake, like, I am, wrongfully so, I am a very sensitive person. I take everything to heart, and I get offended by a lot of things, which is fine. I'm not a dick about it. I'm not one of them that's literally offended by everything, but like, if it's about me, I will take offence, and that's just something which I've been raised like that. So it's not even me like trying to be a bitch and try to be a pussy and try like to cause any shit, because I would never ever do that. I hate drama, and I actually hate it. I don't just say that shit. But I guess it all kind of starts last night. So I'm literally just lay there on my bed, and I get a text from Geordie saying like, Matt, you're gonna freak out, but it's gonna be okay. Just delete Twitter. You got to just take it on the chin. I'm like, what you on about? What you on about? I'm shitting myself because I think something like terrible's happened. I'm like, oh my god, what's up? What's happened? What? Like, I thought an old tweet had been found or something. I was like, what the fuck's happened? And he's like, it's fine. So I'm like, what's up? And he's just like, it's gonna be okay. Just delete Twitter. Just be brave like Logan did, and just laugh about it. And I'm like, what the fuck's happened? And then he says that from what we're aware, so True Geordie and Laurence obviously did a live stream over the event, and were just a bit rude about some of the players that they didn't know, let's say, which, you know, fine. They're big YouTubers. I can't expect them to know me, that's fine. No, I have no problem with that whatsoever. So I sort of saw that, and I didn't really know what to think. I was a bit disheartened, just because these are blokes who I've looked up to for years. I listen to True Geordie all the time. I love their dynamic. I think they're great blokes. I met them before. I've definitely met Geordie. I don't know if I met Laurence, but I've had really good chats with them before. And I was just like, I've survived all these years of being like a Logan Paul fan and all sorts of shit like that. And then the time when I'm doing something, you know, which is for charity, you know, it's the biggest bit part of my career. I'm so wanted to be here. It was like, oh, I'm being ripped into now for this, when I'm actually trying to do something good, and I'm trying to, you know, end on a positive note for my career and shit. So that came to a bit of a shock for me, because it was just not what I expected. But I will say this now: Laurence has apologised to me. He reached out to me, and he wants to speak to me properly. But he did apologise, which I respect massively. I'm not a person to hold grudges. I want everyone to be kind. I want everyone to be friends. No matter what. I've dealt with drama all my life, and I fucking hate it with the passion. And I just hope that people know that when I tweeted out that I'm, you know, they're just gonna roast me, and they might still do. They haven't made the video, because he specifically said I don't speak for Laura, I don't speak for Brian, but I apologise. I will take that shit personally, just because that's just me. It's not me being want to have a reason to cancel these guys or whatever, because they shouldn't be. They're content creators. They should be able to say what they want. I should be able to respond to this as a 21-year-old, but sadly I just can't. So yeah, when I put that tweet out, it was just like, it was all a bit emotional for me. I was just like, oh shit, two guys who I really looked up to, really liked, you know. I was like, oh, that's a shame. But as I did say to Laurence, I'm not just like a fanboy, and I'm not, you know, a little prick. Like, I get it. I'm a man. I'm a grown man. I get people are going to be rude to you. I know the world is a cruel place, and the world is a shit place. But from my point of view, as sad as it was, I don't agree the way that they talked about Clash, because, you know, my good friends Tom and Callum and Tamika and everyone involved who did that event, you know, it was an amazing event, doing it for a good cause. I don't know whether it was jealousy or what, that they weren't there. I would say no, I don't think that's the case at all, but that's what I've seen on Twitter. I was just quite offended, just for their sake really, more so for my friends, because we all played so hard, we all did our absolute best, and we're all honoured, especially the smaller YouTubers like me and Tom and Owen and everyone. We all, we did everything we could to be at this event, and we were so grateful, and I'm so grateful that I was there anyway. And no one, no snide comment will ever take the fact that I was there. I raised money for charity, and I played with amongst people who were my friends, people I looked up to, and I'm proud to say that I was there. So as much as I was pissed off about it, he apologised to me, so we're completely fine. I get that. Brian, on the other hand, from what I've heard, what he said wasn't as bad. Like, I get it's just a joke, so cool. But I will not be happy for as long as I can about the way they talked about Clash as a whole. It doesn't matter what I think. They talked about me, just the way they talked about Clash, because it was a good event and it really did tackle something which affects all of us on a daily basis. So yeah, so that's me. That's my little rant over. But yeah, we're all good. I don't like drama, so please can we just move on and just be fucking positive. Sure. And I think to draw this podcast back to what we're what we really stand for. Stephen, do you like anal? How much do you like anal? Go back to our roots.
Body count's still the same as February, mate.
Same.